I
Yeah,
can take a
don't.
picture if you
That's
want.
whatever. We need some
Oh, but
IT
what do you
stuff.
have up there? Huh?
Oh, there's no bars. I'm connected with a hard line.
No, dude, they're not just wireless bars. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Wiggle your mouse around,
I
and you should see
have
three.
I have nothing on my Skype that even shows connection.
Okay, when you wiggle your mouse around,
There, all I
there
see
aren't
is
three
no,
three little bubbles on the top right hand side. One
no.
with a little
There's
chat window,
no.
one with bars,
There's
and one
no.
with options.
Nope. All I have is a chat window that I can open. There's nothing else there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep moving. Come on. So, are you
Oh,
done?
are we recording?
Yes.
Okay. Next up, we have
No, no,
to
no. Wait, 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 wait,
reopen.
wait. We didn't finish talking about your team. All you did was spout off about how well you did.
Well, okay. Well, I did
Let
well.
me retort. Allow me
Then
to
why
retort.
are you asking me?
Well, I'm
to
just
talk?
telling you where we're at, stupid. Okay, so yes, you had a good day.
You don't have to call me stupid.
It was largely helped by Jameson Winston going out early. He only had 3.5 points. And also you were affected by my man, Deshaun Watson, not being there because his guy, Will Fuller, didn't have any points. Where did Will Fuller play?
Notre Dame.
Thank you, exactly.
Play?
Yes.
Play?
So you had a good day with a decent day with Cam Boy. Sanders has turned out to be a dud this year for you. Nelson,
Yeah.
again, stupid Green Bay and that stupid loss to Aaron Rodgers really screwed both of us this week. But
Yeah.
be that as it may, who's next up on the hit list?
Next up, we've got the Champ Crushers crew, who could not get it done. Interestingly enough, with the score of quad ones, falls just short of Malibu Stacy's winning score of 125
Yeah,
to
poor
111.1.
Poor Kev, he chooses the other quarterback. It's a different game. Poor Matt Stafford on his bench has 28.4. He went with Kirk Cousins. How you like that, Kirk Cousins? I don't like your 8.3 is what Clemens is saying. Doug Martin with an anemic 0.7. Good gracious, that was horrible. Nelson Aguilar cannot repeat what he did the week before, and the rest of his team was just blah. I mean, he had a decent spot with his defense, but come on, you couldn't do enough to defeat Drew Brees. Don't do that. That's messing with me. Matt Forte and a nice welcome back Cotter play.
Yeah, off the waiver wire
Yep.
at some point. Yeah.
Yep. Who's next?
Next, speaking of stagnant teams, next up we have the Braille Bombers in a
God.
giant win over making fantasy football great again. How are you going to do that by losing? Following in Trump's wake, I see. 154 to 137.
Oh, God. You know, this was Marvin Jones was my nightmare. Halloween came a week late. Jason came and stabbed me in the back with Marvin Jones. 31 points. Are you kidding me? This is the best week of the year for him. He's got to have it against me. I mean, now, granted, she's going up against the soft team on mine because all my big guys are on buys, but I chose the right quarterback, right? I didn't go with the red rocket or the red rifle. I went with stop that Jacoby Brissett for 27, but all that was for not with stupid Marvin Jones there to steal that away on Monday night. So Monday night thief in effect. Who's next?
Who is next? Okay, we've got, and this is interesting, two, you could call them early season powerhouses meet up to put up a couple of anemic scores here. We've got Baltimore winning with a score of 117, which would have lost most other matchups, but he lost 117, or sorry, he won 117.3. Poor Terry lost with a score of 83.2. Maybe that was buys, I don't know.
Part of it's bias, part of it's just bad timing. Again, when Jameson Winston goes out, look at Mike Evans for hurt. Only gives him 2.3, right? And
Yeah.
He got, I don't know if he got spin or kicked out of the game when he threw that guy down from New Orleans. So that didn't help him at all. C.J. Anderson can't get anything going with 1.3. Robert Woods was a nice spot for her, but again, you don't have enough when Mariota's putting up 20, Tyreek Hill almost 20, Cook over 22. I mean, Voldemort had a decent day. You're right, not a huge day, but enough to get the job done. Who's next?
Yep. Next, we have a team that can't seem to lose, even when they try. The Wild Poopers
Oh, my gosh.
do a close one, 143, winning by just 4.4 points, beating the Deplorables 143 to 138.6.
Yeah, this
Still on a roll.
This hurts in a number of ways for poor Jennifer. First of all, she gets Goff to give her 42 points for her quarterback. Not bad. She's got to be feeling pretty good about that. Rest of her squad, she gets 20 from Golden Tate. Again, on Monday night, she's thinking this might be the week. And then, no, not enough to get it done.
You know where he played?
Where?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Of course he did.
I give her props for getting that quarterback off the wire, having the balls to start him, and then he goes off for 40. So I do feel bad as well.
Yep. Now, if she only would have done the same with Jay Ajayi, who again, a lot of people said, "Oh, is he
Did
going to
you
have a big
see
day?"
that?
Yes, 13 points would have made the difference again, having him in there. But again, how it's all second guessing. So
I mean, that's his first week on the team.
Right,
Who thought he'd,
right. But I mean, you look at how good Philly's playing, right? And that guy's playing awesome. So I have a feeling that he won't be on her bench much longer. I think he's going to start next week for her. Who's next?
Next, speaking of not being on the bench or gonna be on the bench for a lot longer, Ezekiel Elliott, future unknown. Okay, next up we've got a team on the a team on the rise. Give me that booty. Wins over Robert Terwilliger, or better known as Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow Bob.
A whopping 157. That might be the high score of the week. 157.2 to 105.7. Well done, Jason.
Yeah, and of course, in the Mutual Admiration League, you and Jay, oh, good job, Jay. All you guys are scoring. I hate both of you. You make me sick. It's supposed to be smack talk, not, hey, good job over there, buddy. Why don't you just send him a personal note with perfume on it, you big goof?
Well, you have to be involved, or if it doesn't make you mad.
It makes me so mad. So, Alex Smith with a huge day, 24. Carson Wentz with a good 32. LaShawn McCoy, he's like, now you see me, now you don't. He's Ghostface Killer out there with 2.5. Stop it. Thompson again with a 7.1. Not enough. I thought, he had a good day, but you're right. Jason did have a very nice day of scoring. DeAndre Hopkins almost doing badly until that last shut-it, that big touchdown at the last minute for him. I don't see him doing that every week. But, hey, it was enough to get it done. And Marquise Lee filling in nicely with 21 points. Any others, or is that the last one for
that is it. So
nice.
Let me do standings real quick before we talk about pickups.
Yep.
All right, standings. Here we go. Brockway. Somehow, even with your loss, you managed to find yourself locked in a two-way battle for first.
God.
Although Malibu Stacy's creeping back into the picture. You and Voldy both have 6 and 3. Malibu Stacy's is in last, but with a fairly decent 4 and 5 record, that could change before the year is over. In Ogdenville, happily spelled correctly once again, Robert Terwilliger and Camp Krusty are in a deadlock, both at 5 and 4. But we've got the deplorables in last at 1 and 8. She is desperate for a win, I believe, at this point. North Haverbrook, we've got alone at the top. Here's our first clear winner in the division. The Braille Bombers are alone at the top at 6 and 3. Fort Quarterlies solidly in second place at 4 and 5. And we got poor Clem and the Champ Crushers crew bringing up the rear at 2 and 7. And finally, in Springfield, all alone at the top, we have the Wild Coopers at 7 and 2. Solidly in second, we now have that booty, Jason Devlin at 5 and 4, and poor Todd, I've dropped him to 3 and 6. Although that division's actually close enough to where it's still anybody's game.
Yeah, it was a good up and down move this week. You and I both fell to second out of our first place spots.
Yeah.
But again, tied, so it stinks, man, because again, all that's guaranteed is that first. That top tier, so it's a battle. We only have 4 weeks left till playoffs, people. So you can't start slipping.
The top 2 go, right?
No, the top 1 goes, and then after that, it's the top 2 scores overall. So you really need to win your division to have a guaranteed spot there, right? So it's a race, man, especially with these that are so knotted up. My mom put a little distance thanks to my loss in her league, and the Wild Poopers firmly in control, but that booty creeping up the ladder, trying to get closer. So we'll see if he can make it do.
I'm going to help him this week. Don't worry.
Yeah, let's talk about pickups this week. There was actually some action on the board that Jason got so upset about. He texted us on our little private chat line. Jason was a 3-time loser. He lost twice to my mother and once to Joe. He lost to my mom with Blake Bortles and my mom again with Orleans Darkwa. Looks like some bye-week fill-ins or some backfills for both of them. And he lost to Joe on the Pats defense again, probably a bye-week thing. He did get Baby Boswell. He got my kicker from Pittsburgh, so that's good. Everybody else just picked up people that were, I'm sure, just bye-week people, so nothing to see here. Although Todd did put in for that guy from Harvard, Ryan Fitzpatrick, the Tampa Bay quarterback.
Oh, yeah, he just got in. Yeah.
You know, Todd all in on Winston. Again, if he's healthy, that's not a bad thing. But he's your only quarterback, and that's it, and now you're stuck with this guy? I don't know. We'll see what he can do.
Yeah. But the one thing with our league is, well, maybe not so much in others, but you got 32 starters with quarterbacks. Yeah. So you can find a dude, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see what happens. Okay, do you want to talk about Week 10 predictions?
Yes, week 10. But before we get to week 10, now we're 2 weeks in arrears of, yes, I've done Don's video and it's in the can. Does the can mean you're never going to send it to me or it's just going to live forever? I'm waiting on this to post it, but instead I get silence of the lambs.
Yes, I will. Before this week is over, being Friday,
Okay.
I will upload it and send you the link.
Thank you. Okay, so everybody heard it now. Now you're
Yes,
held to it.
I
Okay.
have to do it now.
All right. All right.
Okay.
So talk to me about this week. Give me
Week 10, I'm going to
top
try
three.
to help my brother out, my brother from another mother. I am going up against the Wild Troopers, and I
Yes.
shall do what many have not, and that is to bring her to her knees, crying
So
in
little.
a fetal
That's it.
position. No, keep it clean. A fetal position when I trounce the Wild Troopers and make them poop wildly after I Camp Krusty them.
Okay. Yeah, you're
pieces.
the. My mom is laughing at how bad that segue was. So I love the projection. Even without her having a defense, she's projected at 124. You at 99. Good luck with that. I hope you do. I hope it does. But it's going to be Jekyll and Hyde. Which Cam's going to show up? Superman or the little mouse running away? We'll see. She's got a murderer's row of people starting for her. Prescott, Gurley, Diggs, Peterson. Adrian Peterson's playing for her. He could have a big day. You're hoping for a big day from Powell, from Hilton, from Sanders, from Nelson. I don't know. Good
It's
luck
not
with
an
that.
impressive group, I'll admit.
No, but you're
we
a
are
motley
over.
crew that's been able to win, so I give
We
it to
are
you.
overachievers. That should
Absolutely.
be my team name if I wasn't so locked with Camp Krusty.
Exactly. All right, give me two more. Let's not drag this out tonight.
Two. Okay. Well,
Just
then
pick
everybody
two
gets
more
mad
matchups.
if I don't do it. Okay.
It's not going to make me mad. Don't pick me. Pick somebody else.
Okay. Making fantasy football great again goes up against the Champ Crushers crew. Now, I'm hoping this turns into the game of the week. I'm hoping that Kev gets back on the winning
Of course.
track, and I hope you suffer your second loss in a row, which will officially give you a losing streak.
How dare you? I know that Clemens is going to be racked this week with Cousin Stafford. Stafford was the hot one last time. Will he do it again? Kevin's been burned by that too many times. It's going to be fun to watch him squirm. And Freeman, well, again, Atlanta has that Super Bowl hangover, and Freeman has just not been. There's so many guys last year that we could count on that are just like, you hope they do well one week, you don't know if they're going to do it, right? It's going to
It
be.
sounds like making fantasy football great again. They have that same kind of thing.
How dare
You
you?
know,
And
big last year,
We're
and
in-
you can't count on them this year.
please. And we're in our still Zeke to Zeke, or as I like to call a week to week Zeke to Zeke, right? Is he going
Yes.
to play? Is he not? Every week I'm like, one more week, Zeke. Come on, one more week. That's all I
Well,
need.
and now it's going to get tricky because the longer they go, the more down the
It'll
stretch
impact
you don't
down the
have
stretch.
them. Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's
But
almost like
I'm built for the long haul, baby. I got depth everywhere, so I'm not
Yeah,
worried about that.
you're built for something.
I cannot wait to play Clemens. It's going to be fun. Maybe I'll invite him down to do a little trash talking in person. Who's next? Last one. Finish off with a big one. Give us a big
Okay,
matchup.
well, this one will be interesting. It's a family battle, sister-in-law against sister-in-law. We've got the
Yes.
Malibu Stacy's
and the same
gentlemen-
record.
Yeah, with the same record. That's where I was going. They're both at 4-5. This could get them at 500 and
Yep.
have huge divisional implications.
Absolutely. This is going to be a good one that everybody's going to be watching. We got Drew Brees going up against Peyton. I mean, not Peyton. Peyton's little brother, Manning. Theo Reddick out of where?
Notre Dame.
Exactly. Le'Veon Bell, Matt Forte, the Steelers are back in action this weekend. Mike Evans, I don't know if he was suspended. I haven't heard anything. Will he show up? Gronkowski, will he make it?
Oh,
to
for
the
that
game?
cheap shot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know
was
if he's playing or
lousy.
not.
What
I
the
don't know.
hell was
Well,
that?
did you see AJ Green with the? Did you see AJ Green with the WWE
No, I
takedown?
saw that
He
one.
got the
I
guy
saw
in the headlock and fell down on him. It was awesome.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a crazy week. So this should be a good one. I hope there's lots of trash talk. Please get some trash talk out there. I'd love to see the ladies go. I want to see Terry trash talk and Dawn on the board this week. Let's see that. That's what I want to see.
Well, okay, it's just in case anybody besides Joe and Jason and you and I watch these things.
Yes.
If there are others of you out there and you want to talk smack during the games on Sunday or Monday night, all you need to do, you could do it on your app, you could do it on the web, but you want to go to the league. There's two options for you to do the smack talk. There's a game and a league one. Go to the game one.
Do the league one, right.
It's only you and one other team in that one. Go to the league one, and you can see everyone's comments. And sometimes they're good. I mean, a few weeks back when you and I went down to Monday night, there's like 5 of us on there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Even Greg got in there. Well,
yes.
Even he popped his head up like a goat.
I know. So if you find it and want to have a little bit of fun, go out there. Some of us are on quite a bit. Others, will, like me, will pop in and out during the day. Like you have to sneak in, little gotcha to somebody and duck away.
Right, exactly. It's all in good fun, and we love it. So we'll expect the Dawn video. Looking forward to that. Another good week. Again, we got a race to the end, people. 4 weeks to get it done. Do what you can. Even not going to be able to get it done in 4 weeks. That big down.
I'm doing it.
That's the best thing to do, right? It's always fun to play. So hope everybody's having a good time. Looking forward to it. Cannot believe it's only a few more weeks before big fantasy playoffs start, and it should be fun. So look for that Dawn interview. Kev, you and I has next time trip up this hoping, and I'm not going to guarantee this because I got to talk to the wife and see what our schedule is this weekend. But there's a little game on Saturday at 5 o'clock. It's Notre Dame versus the U
at Miami, who's number 7. It's going to be brutal.
Right, so I might talk Jay into having me come up there. We can watch that game and then do the interview afterwards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. And the other one could be you or I, too.
Oh, yeah,
but people already know us, so it's nice to get.
We'll get some new blood in. So people, throw out your suggestions. We'll certainly take them. I'm sure I can get Joe and somebody else and whoever.
I could do Terry at Christmas.
Yeah, and then I'll talk about doing Jennifer maybe virtually on,
like
a Skype.
That's a good idea. Yeah, get her on.
Yeah, so anyway, looking forward to it. Any parting words of wisdom or any apologies you want to make for last week?
I am sorry.
One more time.
I apologize. It was not Matt's fault. It was mine. I was putting my kids off to Slumberland, and I accidentally fell asleep which was ironic, within minutes of taping. I fell asleep because I had actually texted Matt, I need 15 more minutes.
Right.
I got 15 hours.
Somebody sitting in this chair just going, twiddling my thumbs, okay, 15,
I do feel bad about that. I know your time is valuable.
40.
I get it. I'm sorry.
It's like, I was so mad at you. I wanted it to be like Nessie. This is going to be a deep reference for those. You got to go back and watch Time Cop. It's free on Amazon Prime. That scene where Ron Silver goes back in time to see himself, and he gets close to him. He's like, don't hurt me. He's like, really? That's what I felt like. I was the cowering one. So listen.
Yes.
Great week. Now we've had one broadcast in. Going to get the Dawn interview up. Everything's good. Kev, take us home.
Take
that jerk face.